And I'm Alex, and we are the Korea Summer Interns. What do we have in the bucket today, Lily?
I have a leaf.
Oh, wow. What kind of leaf is it?
I don't know.
Huh. Maybe we can try to match it to one of the kinds of trees it came from.
Good idea. Let's go.
Perfect.
This doesn't look quite the same. This looks pretty similar. So this is a maple tree. It's actually a red maple. There are a bunch of different kinds of maples in Maine. One easy way to tell maple leaves is that they have 3 points. I bet you could find some in your backyard.
What other leaves do you have in your bucket?
Well, I have this one.
Let's go find it.
I haven't seen anything that looks like this leaf.
Neither have I.
Oh, look. This looks kind of like it.
I think this leaf is a beech tree leaf. They are very ovally and they have these little points on the end. You can often tell them in winter because they'll keep their leaves on longer than other trees.
This one doesn't really look like the other leaves.
Huh, that's interesting.
It's got needles.
Where can we find that tree?
Look. Well, the color is very different because this one's dead, but they look about the same to me, don't you think? This is a white pine needle. White pines are conifers. They have needles which stay on the tree through the whole winter. Fun fact, it's Maine's state tree. One way I like to identify white pines is they have little bundles of needles. There are 5 of them in every bundle.
This leaf also looks like a conifer. I think it has needles too. Do you see any trees like this?
Well, I don't see any big trees, but look, this one's kind of a baby tree.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks right. These needles are much shorter than the pine tree's needles, and they're also much flatter, it kind of seems. This is off of a hemlock tree. You can see it's a conifer like a pine tree. This light green color right here is the New Year's growth.
I wonder what this leaf comes from.
I don't see anything like it. This looks about right. Here.
Yeah, it does. This is a birch leaf. You can see the tip is really pointy. But what I keep noticing is the bark. See the bark? It's white and papery. That's how this tree got its name, the paper birch. See the bark? It's white and papery. That's how this tree got its name, the paper birch. The bark is another good way to identify a tree. Even if you're not quite sure on the leaves, sometimes by looking carefully at the bark, you can get other hints about what kind of tree it is.
This is the last leaf in our bucket. I don't see any. Oh, what about this? This leaf came from a red oak, one of the many variants of oaks in Maine. Just like maples, there are different kinds of trees under the oak banner. It has many points, unlike the maple's only 3. This tree is also a squirrel's best friend and drops acorns. You may look at a forest and just see a bunch of trees. If you look closely and know what you're looking for, you can find a huge variety of different kinds of leaves.
What amazes me is how different all the leaves are. There are these needles which will stay on all winter, and then there are these larger, rounder leaves which are going to fall off in the fall.
All these different types of leaves have different benefits and drawbacks to how useful they are for the trees.
If you were a tree, what kind of leaves would you have?
That's a great question, Lily. And with that, thank you all for coming out into the field with us today.
See you next time.
Bye.